taking my own notes about how you are delivering the story that you're telling us right now. And I know that we are all just thoroughly enthralled in the story. And I'm like, why? Your pace, your tone, your expression, every bit of you is experiencing the story that you're telling while you're telling it. And I know that, so my note to myself was, I need to be more present with my own storytelling. I tend to get to the point and get to the next point and get to the next point. And I feel like I'm rushing my own stuff when you don't. And as a master storyteller, you're not only pulling us into the story, you're already in the story, being fully present with it. That's one of my biggest takeaways with what we just experienced.
Thank you. May I recap that also in a different way? Thank you for noticing. I also believe that story is an instrument. And a lot of speakers want to learn how to play an instrument in one lesson or give me the piece of music. And I don't think it's that easy. Sometimes it is. But to me, that story, I play it like a violin. Though I don't know how to play the violin, but I did know how to play the piano. You learn the notes, you learn the scales, you practice, you learn the timing, you learn the pacing. Some people are not going to go to any of that trouble. They're going to go, I'm out. And then I probably didn't do my job of convincing you how important it was. So thank you for pointing that out, because what you pointed out were all the tiny little ways that I have. That's why I do think I can say I'm a master storyteller, and for no other reason than I have worked at that craft as you would learn an instrument. And every little piece plays into it. And sometimes I'll go back and go, oh, Kelly, you rushed that. Oh, you didn't. When I was first doing this 20 years ago, I was a storyteller at that time. I didn't know I was too fast. My husband's like, you're rushing everything. You're not getting, it was raw. And I had to learn how to, okay, you got to slow down and you got to take a breath and don't be afraid of the pauses. And there are 2 or 3 beats behind you. So they're hearing it, they're processing it, they're thinking about it. That's several beats behind. It doesn't mean we have to slow down every word we say, but at least take those moments when you know you just dropped a boulder on them to go take a sip of your water or your coffee. I'm not doing it as well today. Thank you for noticing that. Yes, I do believe many people stand outside their story and they tell it in the same way that they've recited the other pieces of their speech. And I want you to stand in it. And I want you to look around and I want you to feel it. You don't have to be an actor. I don't know how to be an actor. I'm not trying to put on movements that aren't unique to me. They may not be working for me, but I'm just trying to, like you said, be fully present and show you what I see and what I hear and what I feel. Now, I take it to an extreme. People are like, Kelly, rein it in. We do not need to know about the ash tip on the edge of your grandma's cigarette. We don't need to know all that. So I have to kind of learn, how do you, when you only have 45 minutes, and it's not about what details you pick or even if they're the best. Show me something.